Are we correctly orientated? I need a mouse pad. Where's your mouse pad?
You can just use anything.
Well, okay. I'll just use the flat
So,
part of your computer.
As you can see, I don't have on my cowboy hat.
Ah, where's my hat? Look at me.
I've got on my maritime hat.
I got my old faithful trusty hat.
I wear my maritime hat when I'm going on the ferry.
Hello,
because,
everyone.
I'm going on the ocean.
Can everybody see us, and are we the right orientation for your
Of course,
computer?
we're the right orientation.
Well, I'm not seeing anybody come up on here now.
Chris James says we're early.
We are early.
We are a couple minutes early,
We're
Chris.
testing to make sure.
We
There's
wanted to
Chris.
make sure everything was correct.
Hey, Chris. Jeff, I need to, I can't do that.
Steve Slacker Philippin says,
Steve!
Hey, y'all looking great. We do look great.
We look great. Well,
I look fantastic.
I just got back from the docks, so, you know, I'm a little worn for the wear.
Yeah, you're tired.
I've been standing around in the wind over there by the ships. When we get a few more people on here, I'm going
Chris James, we are not upside down.
He's messing with you.
I know he's messing with me.
When we get a few more people after we get going and stuff, I'll try and turn the camera around so you can see what we're looking at the big ferry ships that are right in front of us.
Right.
Not the ferry ships, the ferry ships.
Hey, Little Al.
Little Al, hello. Steve, hi Dennis, drive safe. Hey Dennis, I know he's driving. We were just on the phone with Dennis, so I hope you got the stuff that you were looking for.
Johnny says, glad we're looking normal. Well, I don't know if we're looking normal, but we are in the correct orientation.
We're as far away from normal as possible.
And I have to give full credit to Dennis Dunderdale for that.
Thank you, Dennis. Look, we are the correct orientation.
What happens is Cheryl got a new phone and we didn't have auto rotate put on it.
I got a brand new phone over the Christmas holidays, and the settings were set so that it didn't auto rotate.
Yeah.
That was the whole problem, and it took Dennis to figure that out. So thank you, Dennis. We appreciate that so much.
You missed me thanking you, Dennis. I see you just popped on there.
Yeah, we thanked you, Dennis. Thank you for setting us sideways or straight, whatever. Thank you for setting us straight.
Okay, so we're here in Newfoundland.
Yeah,
No.
Wait, hold on. Is it 8 o'clock? It is officially 8:01.
Right. We're here in Newfoundland. We're at the dock, and it's going to be at least 24 hours before we get on that ferry because of the bad weather out in the ocean.
Yeah, we made it here earlier than we had ever made it here before.
In time, plenty of time to get on the ferry.
To make the midnight ferries, because they want you to get to the ferry dock since it's first come, first serve. And all these commercial truck drivers that are sitting around us right now, they have like first priority or something, and they'll load all them first, and if they have room later, they load us after.
Right. Not only do they have first priority, but if they pay extra, they get on first.
Their company, if they've paid extra, they get on the ferry first.
And of course, they're not going to pay. Camper people aren't going to pay extra to get on first.
And we had the tip, and we know that this is to be true. We had the tip that you need to arrive at the Newfoundland ferry docks by 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon to make the midnight ferry. Okay, that ferry leaves at 1:45. They start loading everybody up at 9, and then if you're here in time, they squeeze as many as 200 vehicles on that ferry boat.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's as big as a cruise ship, really, and
it's nice.
I'll show that to you in just a little bit.
And I sleep like a baby on it.
But if you're not here on the ferry docks, and all these other people get loaded, and then the people that go in after the priority people can get on, if you didn't get here early enough, you have to wait until 12 more hours till the next ferry leaves at 12:45 tomorrow.
But that ferry doesn't look like it's going to go either. So it's going to be near midnight before
They
let another one out.
rescheduled it. Marine Atlantic rescheduled the people who were supposed to go on tonight for tomorrow at midnight. They might do the noon run if it calms down. It's not necessarily about the wind, it's about the waves. Apparently these ferries don't have like the what do you call it, the hull shape
Yeah, they're
or
flat
whatever.
bottomed.
And so if the waves are doing this, it's no good for all
Hey.
the cargo.
Is this guy new?
No, Rick. Oh, hey, Rick, how you doing? We're
Sorry,
gonna
I
back
didn't
up.
recognize you, Rick.
We're
Rick says he's been considering taking a unit to Newfoundland.
okay, Rick.
I've been thinking of following you. Well, Rick, you should have been following us all along.
following us. Yes, follow us.
Why are you thinking about it, buddy?
He follows us on Transport Bandits.
Yeah, you should have been following us
We
all
met
along.
Rick out at Billings, Montana.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, where we met Rick out at Billings, Montana.
Hey, man, you know, these Newfoundland loads, they pay good. It's good miles. You just got this ferry situation.
The ferry is
And,
what backs you up.
You know, sometimes the weather's bad. But it's like taking a cruise,
We love
twice.
taking the ferry. It's kind of
and
fun.
I sleep like a baby on it. I love it.
It's kind of fun. It's all about the adventure more for
It
us.
is. It's about the adventure.
And let's let them know before we get into taking care of everybody's comments. I want to say that we scored some of the first over $2 loads for a non-CDL
Yes.
as already lined up.
We already got them babies lined up. We got one going to Ontario.
When we get back from here, we've got a Trenton, Ontario load that's paying $2 a mile.
And then after that, we got another one coming right back to Newfoundland, paying $2.06 a mile.
$2.06 a mile for a non-CDL camper or whatever. So we're pretty happy about that. I'm sure you guys probably make more with haul and tow or semi trucks or whatever you've got, or different companies may pay more, but that's pretty exciting for us.
Nature Nut Photos.
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, Nature Nut. Let's get back to who's on here. Johnny, Seeley, glad you look normal, not having to tilt my head. Yes, everybody last weekend, you know, when we did our live, if you did not our live last Sunday night, the disaster fiasco film, everybody would have had to like lay on their side to watch us.
That's actually good for them.
Yeah, they had to exercise because we sit
a little
all day.
exercise, a little yoga. Good for everybody.
Okay, so we've got Chris, hello, Daniel, Lynn, Steve sitting on the dock of the bay. That's what we're doing. We're going to talk about Newfoundland. We're going to talk about the border crossing. I want to talk about some of the new regulations that are coming up.
It seems like you're talking a lot.
I always talk a lot. Ask these people who follow Transport Bandits, okay?
Yeah. Okay, TJ
I'm not going to
Sullivan.
shut up. So even if you're sitting there saying that girl yaps more than a little Cocker Spaniel.
Hey,
so
looky
just
here.
forget
Look who we got.
Wait, we got to go down the line.
I am. I just said TJ Sullivan dropped in and say hi.
TJ,
Nature
hey.
Nuts Photos is going through.
Anthony made it. Yay.
That's what I was going to say, and you blew my surprise.
Oh, sorry.
Anthony. Hello, my brother.
Hey, Anthony. No, Anthony was supposed to be with us on our Sunday. He's back on the road now,
No,
so I'm glad you're feeling better.
You missed a lot already. Okay.
What?
Well, first of all, I got a shirt on.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff is dressed.
And I'm not wearing my cowboy hat. Since we're at the docks, I'm wearing my maritime
You
hat.
know, his give him that look like he's been hauling fish all day.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we should get you one of those Gorton fisherman hats, you know, the big
Maybe
yellow
we
one.
should, but there is one problem.
What?
I'm not wearing pants.
He isn't wearing pants. Don't tell people that. Okay? It's bad enough as it is on High Mileage Helper Daniel's live. You weren't wearing a shirt. And now he's not wearing any pants.
Hey, Evan.
Wait. I have to reiterate that so you guys don't leave us. Don't drop off right now. He is in his long johns, his long underwear. Okay, he just doesn't have pants over them. Let me reiterate that.
All right, Tyson Robertson. Hey, guys.
Hey, Tyson. We have been talking to Tyson all day, or I have been anyway, while we've been sitting here on the ferry docks talking to Tyson. He's been up here several times. He knows the route. He knows the lingo. He knows the dealership, all about the rock and the ferry and what we can do if we go over past the terminal to the pool hall, and we can just. He's been my source of information today, and we've been having a little fun with
Holland Paul
gifts.
says he's on the $2.04 a mile to run to Massachusetts. Stop bragging, Holland.
Oh, Holland Paul's have got too far to Massachusetts, and that's a short load. That's awesome. That's awesome. Relatively short is what we call that. Me and Jeff, I mean. Wayne Johanningsmeyer. I'm sorry, Wayne. Did I say? Let me see. Try that again. Johanningsmeyer.
Yeah, he says he's enjoyed watching her videos. I'm going to orientation January 11th.
Awesome. Who are you going with?
Who are you going with?
Who are you going with, Wayne? Evan Williams is here. Hello, Evan. How are you doing? Pastor Anthony, smash the like button.
That's right. Smash the like button.
Everybody that's on here right now, go click that little thumb thing if you can see it. Somebody said last weekend, if your words are on the side of the phone, turn your phone sideways, and that like button will come up. So go click that like button. We have how many? We have 24 people watching and 11 likes. Let's get that up to 25 likes. Okay. Holland Pauls, for those of you that don't know, my name is actually Tim. We know your name is Tim, but I like calling you Holland Pauls because that's fun to say.
Yeah.
Holland Pauls.
And she likes creatures with paws.
I love all creatures with paws. Big old paws. But let's see. Pastor Anthony, I don't have a shirt on. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, everybody just take off an article of clothing for Pete's sakes. Holland Pauls, for those of you who don't know, my name is actually Tim. Evan, oh my goodness. Yeah, you know, everybody knows we're the goof off channel.
Yep.
So,
Hey, Mom.
hey, Mom.
Pastor Anthony's on here. You should say hey to him.
Pastor
And
Anthony.
everything is fine. I haven't said anything improper.
We don't think.
Yeah. Anyway, everybody say hi to
We
my mom.
apologize. Everybody say hi to Jeff's mom.
Millie Arnold,
Oh, Jeff.
the Transport Bandits mom.
Millie Arnold is the Transport Bandits mom. We love you. Wayne
She says we look great.
oh, good. So we're perfectly done. And I wore color because you said that, I'm always wearing black and everything. How do you like my shirt, Millie? Or sweater.
I've got on black, but I don't have on pants.
You didn't say anything wrong, right? I didn't tell everybody to remove an article of clothing.
No.
Strike that, Millie. Remember, I didn't say that. Hey, Wayne. Wayne said that I pronounced it exactly right. Johanningsmeyer. Wayne Johanningsmeyer. That's a fun word to say,
It
too.
is. It is.
Where have you been, Wayne?
I don't know if Jackie Wilson says glad to see you. I was beginning to have bandit withdrawals.
Wayne, he is with Indiana Transport. Wayne is too.
That's fine.
Jackie's on here. Michael Bentley. Hey, you all. Hey, Michael. How you doing? How you doing? Where did we get that
On the
from?
road with Pastor Anthony says, hey, Millie.
Pastor Anthony says, hey, Millie. She watches your YouTube videos all the time. Hey, when you say, how you doing? Friends.
Friends.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's friends. Yeah, Joey on Friends. How you doing?
Yep. Where are we at on this? Did you get Michael?
I got Michael Bentley says, hey. And Jim Bean.
What is this one about?
What is this one about?
All right, this one is about the ferry
Yes.
going to Newfoundland.
The
And
border regulations.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the border.
And you may talk about, since everybody's having a problem and
With the weather.
with the weather, we may talk about the hot shot secrets, the anti-gel.
Yeah.
And
Even I'm having problems with the weather.
we are having weather problems here. You guys are having weather problems out west. The yards were shut down today. Synergy was shut down for a long time. And I heard Goshen was having brutal winds. And now the south is going to get hit with another snowstorm.
Yep.
So where is everybody at? Holland Paws. Yeah, it's only about 800 and some miles. It's a short load for the Massachusetts for 204.
Yeah.
For me also, but the pay was good, so I took it. Yeah, when you get that $2 something a load, that makes us really happy.
Pastor Ann says he got to meet Tim once. Hey, I got to meet Tim once too. So we ain't got nothing.
And but I like said a fleeting hello from the truck as we pulled out, or you pulled out, or something like that.
Yeah, he was in a hurry.
We were all in the Goshen Walmart that night, but we slept in.
Everybody's saying howdy, Tim.
Everybody's saying how. See, Tim is taking over.
This is the Transport Bandits channel.
This is Holland Paws. This is what happens. Is everybody is on here to say hi to everybody else.
Hey, Chris Falth is on here.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Man, I hope you can get on this soon.
Yeah, maybe things will work out in the long run. You know, you can call us anytime. Just call us anytime. We've talked to Chris extensively. He's down in Texas, I think, and he's like a machinist. Yeah. All
right, Tyson Roberts says, hi, Mama. Mom, he's talking to you.
Tyson is saying, hi, Mama. Dan, oh, look who's on here. Dan Finnerman. Dan, how are you doing? Dan's on here.
Dan's on here. Great.
Awesome. Hey, he says Semper Fi, buddy.
Semper Fi.
Let me back up here. On the road, let's see, hold on a minute. Dan Finnerman said, sure would be nice to see you both one of these days. Some of us are not world travelers. I know since we give up our craft and art business and doing RV transport, we don't get to see everybody.
No, we don't.
Really want to now.
But we've met a lot of new people.
Yeah, we got a lot of new friends, and we got all of our old friends. Yeah. We never dropped you guys. We will see you again.
I love all you guys.
I love everybody that we've got here. So Tyson says, so is it windy yet? It has been windy all day. It will blow you over out there, but it is not that cold.
Hey, I got something to say about our friends.
What about our friends?
You know my circle.
Oh no, Lynn, are you listening?
He's listening. You know my circle, right?
The circle.
The circle's getting full, Lynn.
You know.
But you know you're right there.
Transport Bandits circle.
You know you're right here at the edge looking in.
You're right here. Yeah. Come on into the circle.
Hey, don't you invite him into the circle.
He's already.
Only I can invite people into the circle.
Everybody. My circle's like this big. Everybody can be my friend.
All right. I've got something to say to my mom.
Yeah.
Jeff's mom.
Jeff's mom.
Say hi to Lynn Daniels. He is a great guy. I talk to him almost a daily basis.
And Chris is on here. And let's get back to this.
Thomas Sweetman. Hi, Transport Bandits, Mom. Mom, the Sweetmans are really great people.
The Sweetmans, we met Tom and Jen at the Goshen Walmart. That was, what, like 5 months ago or something like that?
Yeah, they hung out with us a while.
They hung out with us all evening that night.
Yeah,
and they're great bikers. And
yeah, they're bikers and transporters.
They're really great people.
All right, Chris Falls says, howdy, Jeff's mom. Hey, Jeff's mom, Millie. Chris is a great guy, too. Say hey to him.
We're trying to get Millie to keep typing.
Tyson Roberts. So is it windy yet? Yeah, well, I wonder. We're stuck here, aren't we?
We're stuck here, and the lady at the booth, when we got our ferry ticket. Okay, this is a great time to talk about the ferry ticket. When our company reimburses us for the ferry ride, and that ferry ride costs us, I have the receipt, $519 Canadian.
Yep, so that's about $400 American.
But our company, when we turn in our BOL and our dealer acceptance form, we turn all our receipts and total receipts in, we turn that in as well, and they reimburse us for that, except they do not reimburse the $7, it was cost us $7.97 to have a passenger this time.
Yeah, so Cheryl's costing me a little money here.
I'm costing you some money. Hey, have we got enough people on here? We got 34 people watching. Wait, we're going to go back. We have stopped at Tyson Robertson says going to the Rock. That's what they call Newfoundland. The Rock, baby. We are going to the Rock. The Rock is awesome. We saw caribou last time we were up here.
Yeah.
But I am going to take the chance right now. If y'all can hold on for just a moment, I am going to turn this camera around and let you look at the ferry at nighttime. So bear with me for just a second.
And I'm going to sit right here.
And let me get that moved up and get the phone. Okay, let's go for a ride. Whoa! Okay, here we
Right,
go.
this is live from the
Live.
ferry.
From the ferry. I'm just turning the phone around. So you guys can see the ship there. That's not the biggest one. Is that in focus? Oh, wait, it's like crickety. Hold on. Oh, there's a dude. Okay, there's a dude walking. These are oh, hold on. These are trucks that are right in front of us that are in our lane. They'll get on before us, but we are here really early. But we have a lot of other trucks sitting right over here. Now, since I have the phone, I'm not turning that camera in a different position because that will be crazy. I'm trying to see what you guys are looking at. Jeff, move your hat. Well, I don't know if that made any difference or not. But you can see those big semis that are right there. And they are all lined up. Oh, we got our window shield up. These big semis that are right here, they are lined up way back past us. Over in that section there, they're lined up. All the semi trucks are over here. And if you can look right here, this is the big, gigantic cruise ship ferry that can fit like 400 vehicles on it. It's crazy. So this is the ferry terminal. I mean, there's the ferry. And if you look back over here, let me roll the window down because it's really dirty. We got a truck beside us here. And just past the truck, right there is the ferry terminal. And you can go in there. They have trucker showers. And you can get like drinks from a vending machine. I'm going to roll that back up because it's really windy and cold. And turn this back around. And get that back up on the dash so we can answer some of your questions. Are we straight? Are we good? All right, we're good. They in the ferry terminal, you can just walk over there, but you have to take this with you. Let me show you here. This is what they give you at the ticket booth. You pay, they will measure from the front of your truck to the back of your trailer, and that's where they get the cost from. And it was $339 for the vehicle to go onto the ferry. And then they charged you like $39 for the berth. We get a cabin. So we get a cabin or something like that on the ship. So if you watched our Newfoundland video from previously, we have a great cabin with two beds, shower, TV. And then they have a restaurant. They have a lounge. They have if you go back and watch our Newfoundland ferry to Newfoundland video, and we covered the whole ferry. It's almost like a cruise ship. It really is, and they've got a snack bar and a restaurant and all that.
All right, let's get to the comments.
But at the ticket booth, after you pay all your fines, they measure your truck. They give you your boarding pass, okay? And this is like your ID and your boarding pass. So this is your passport. Do not lose it. If you go into the ferry terminal, you have to use this to go in and out of the ferry terminal. So we go out of the ferry terminal, and just on the other side of the ferry terminal, there's a Tim Hortons, there's a Bikini's Pizza, which we went and I had lasagna, and I had a hamburger. You had lasagna.
It's delicious.
There's a pool hall over there. There's a hardware that you can walk to, and a Canadian Tire to we'll go to tomorrow.
My favorite store is Canadian Tire.
Okay, so that explains getting here.
All right, now I'm going to read a few comments.
Yeah, let's get caught up a little bit.
All right, on Pastor Anthony. He wants to know if Chris James is still on.
If you just tuned in, hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Thomas Sweetman, is it cool up here tonight?
What is the temperature? Because our truck, for some reason,
at least we're not sideways.
Our truck says it's 33, but that's what it was at 2:30 this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably about 19 degrees.
About 19, and it's blowing wind, so it feels a lot colder than that. But it's not snowing. It was snowing last night in New Brunswick when we stopped for the night. It is a 2.5 day trip from Goshen to the ferry dock here in Nova Scotia. You can get from Goshen to the middle of New York to Salisbury, New Brunswick after you cross the border. And then it's 6 hours from Salisbury, New Brunswick to the dock.
So it's like 2.5 days to the dock.
Then you have to wait all the rest of that half of a 2.5 day.
Yeah.
Get on that night. You take a 7-hour ferry to Newfoundland. You get off at about 7 a.m. and then you've got the rest of that day to make your delivery. If you go to Corner Brook and make the delivery, you can definitely go to Corner Brook, drop your delivery, and get back to the ferry with plenty of time. If you have a load like we have to Gander, which is in the middle of Newfoundland,
Takes a little longer.
it takes 6.5 hours to get from the dock to your delivery point. You deliver and you can get back. As team drivers, we have 13 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, so we can get back.
So we can get back to the port that evening, albeit it will be late, but it's easier to get on from the Newfoundland side to catch the ferry than it is the Nova Scotia side to catch the ferry going over.
All right, Tyson Roberts says going to the Rock.
Yep.
Yep, we're going to the Rock.
And then Dan Finnerman said, we covered that Semper Fi, buddy. Tyson,
Hey, thanks, Dan.
How to ride a moose. Approach slowly with a carrot.
That is not how you ride a moose.
Let's ride a moose.
That's not how you ride a moose.
That would make an ultimate Transport Bandit video.
That's not how you ride a moose.
How do you ride a moose?
You approach quickly. Hop on its back and hold on for dear life.
Hold on to the antlers. You would know. Okay, let's on the road with Pastor Anthony. I may stay here at my house. It's calling for 4 to 6 inches of snow tomorrow evening.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, down
That's
south we really got hit with
That's
snow.
what Mama Bandit said.
Brian's on here.
What's up, guys?
Brian,
I'll tell you what's up. We're on our way to Newfoundland, brother. We're here at the ferry. We're stuck. It's a storm out in the ocean, and they're not moving the boats.
They're not moving the boats. We can't go turn around and go back. Okay. We're love you, Millie. Brian says, Lynn, yeah. Jeff will catch me falling in and push me back up straight.
Dream Helper. Hey, Dream Helper.
Wait, I want to go make sure we're covering everybody. Chris, Pastor Anthony, I had to take care of something real quick. Dan Finnerman, say hey to Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones is here.
You've missed
and
a couple.
He is out of his Christmas garb and happy of it.
Back to normal.
But you know what? He really doesn't care.
Yep.
Because you know why? He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
And Chris, you're exactly right. Things do always work out, and this will too, brother.
Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind.
No, you don't know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay. So,
Nature Nut Photos. Weather's okay east. Dropped in Connecticut today, picking up tomorrow from New Jersey.
I don't know where you're at.
You know, that ain't bad.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah. And the weather's fine where I'm at right here.
Look who's on here. Yeah.
It's just out in the ocean it's bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad here. It's not snowing or anything. It's windy as anything outside.
Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Melvin.
Miss 1%.
That's a little inside joke
Is
we
it
have.
now down to 1%?
It's probably more like 0.5%. Miss 0.5%.
Oh, we can't wait to see you again at Sturgis, you guys. You know what? I've got that picture you gave us.
Yeah, we love it.
Of Sturgis and all of us together
I've
and all
got
that.
it in my biker office.
Oh, I'd love
That's
it.
right. I have a biker office.
He does have a biker office, and it's covered in photographs from Sturgis. And it's a mess, and you need to clean it up.
Yeah, but I cherish that picture that
Rebecca and Melvin gave us.
me. I really do.
Tell them about Rebecca and Melvin's Bronco.
Oh, guys, let
Oh
me tell
my
you.
gosh, that's so cool.
I wish I had a picture I could show you right now. Rebecca and Melvin built this go-kart.
It's a go-kart.
That
It's
looks
or a
like-
golf cart type
Yeah.
vehicle thing.
It's like a golf cart, but it looks exactly like a miniature Bronco.
Oh, it's so cool. Go back and
it's
watch
got
our...
a lot of original Bronco parts.
If
on
you've
it.
watched our Sturgis video, you'll see it on the Sturgis video.
All right, Pastor Anthony says, yes, I'm here. Chris is here, Pastor.
Hey, Chris, Pastor Anthony, Tyson Robinson found out it's Show Your Puffin at the local Walmart in Gander. What?
Show your puffin.
Show Your Puffin? What?
Am I going to have to... hold on here.
I want a puffin.
Tyson, do I need to ban you? Are you being dirty?
Show your puffin at the local Walmart in Gander.
Yeah, is he being dirty?
I don't know what that is.
My mother's watching.
No! A puffin is those little penguin things with the little fat beaks, and they're all cute, and they're
Hold
so
everything.
we've got to go down to the rocks, you know, where the puffins are.
They have puffins here?
No, they have puffins on the rock.
Really?
I guess. And we will wrangle a puffin and take it to Walmart.
Okay.
Does that sound like a good idea? I want a puffin really bad.
I'll get you one.
We saw all those puffins
Whatever
when we
you
were
want.
in Alaska.
What my baby wants, my baby gets.
Pastor Anthony, after January 14th weekend, I'm available for a meet in Indiana. Going to try and get a long run. Okay, Pastor Anthony, we were supposed to be at Dan's Service Center on the 13th for, we are getting the ranch, you know, we got the ranch hand grill guard for the Moose Killer 9000. And then we are getting the matching rear bumper and the matching side step for ranch hand.
Yeah, wheel to wheel so I can get up in the bed.
And what else are we getting done there? Oh, he's going to do some hitch work and some mud flap work for us, right? So we will be there on the 13th for sure.
All right, Mom. Brian says he loves you.
And so we will probably, if you're there on the 14th, we will probably get to see you unless we are running late from all this fiasco and we got to pick up that next Newfoundland load. We'll talk on the phone.
Lynn Daniel says, yeah. Jeff will catch me falling in and push me back up straight. That's exactly right, Lynn. If I catch you coming in that circle, I'm going to push you back.
He'll push him back up straight. Chris James, Pastor Anthony, I had to take care of something real quick. Okay. Dan Fennerman, say hey to Mr. Bones. Okay, we just did that. Mark Lundy.
Hey, Mr. Bones.
Mark Lundy said, what's up, Jeff?
Mark, how you doing, buddy?
Mark.
When you going to get into this business, man?
Candy 2. Hey, Candy 2.
Candy 2.
Candy 2.
Where do you work at, Candy?
Candy 2. Hey, guys. Hope you have a great crossing. Hey, we hope we have a great crossing, too. I forgot to buy Dramamine, so...
Yeah, and the seas are going to be rough.
I don't know. On the road with Pastor Anthony says, Chris James, I helped that driver get in that spot so he didn't take my mirror off. Oh,
good idea.
You know, sometimes it's you go in with the good intentions of, I'm going to help this person so he doesn't completely wreck my vehicle.
All right. Mom wants to set me straight and everybody else. She says hi to
everyone, meaning Lynn and Chris too.
And including Brian.
I love you too, Brian.
So my mom, the Bandits' mom, has officially said hello to everyone.
Awesome. Candy 2 says, you guys crack me up. You know, we've had that saying, Tyson.
We crack us up.
We crack ourselves up. Sometimes we are going down the road and we just talk about stuff and start laughing out loud, and we're like, we're silly. We're just
All
silly.
Right. Lynn Daniels.
It's fun to be silly. You never get too old to just never take anything too serious.
Here's Lynn. We gave Lynn a little Mr. Bones as part of a kind of a consolation.
Well, he was on a live with us.
Yeah, but it's kind of a consolation.
A consolation prize.
Because he's not in the middle of the circle yet.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of keep him going.
Yeah, a little Mr. Bones.
And he says Mr. Bones keeps mooning him.
You're going to have to buy that.
Turn him around the other way.
Turn him around the other way. Buy him some pants to go over those pelvic bones.
He's like me. He hates pants.
Listen, Mr. Bones doesn't like any pants at all. Look at him.
Yeah, me and Mr. Bones are a lot alike.
Yeah, look what happens when this happens. Okay, you get mooned too. We've had this, for all of you guys who don't know or are not in the know, Mr. Bones has been with us for years.
For years. He gives the sturges with us and everything.
And we just decided to bring him along on the RV transport thing, not knowing that, you know, he was going to become such a celebrity.
Yeah.
And he also, since he sits on the dash looking at where he goes, because he sits on our motorcycles when we cross country. We do a 30-day, 40-day trip on motorbikes. On our motorcycles. Oh, that's the English coming out of me. A motorbike. But
for those of you that don't know, Cheryl has a lot of English in her.
I do.
Like, not English like American English, like British English.
Like British English, yeah. Well, Cardiff, Wales. My cousin was on the last live from Cardiff, Wales.
Yeah. Okay, on the road with Pastor and Anthony. I'll answer this. I don't know who he's talking to. Are you all waiting to load?
No. He didn't catch
We're
it.
loaded. We're waiting to get on the ferry.
Okay, Pastor, you didn't catch the first of the video? We got here within 30 minutes of us arriving at the ferry dock. They shut the ferries down. All 3 ferries are here.
But
They
it's gonna
shut
be,
it down, and they said they might run them again tomorrow, which would be noon.
But
And they said more than likely right now it's rescheduled for midnight tomorrow night. So we're sitting here. We're resetting. We're basically resetting.
Mark Lundy says, awesome job y'all have. It is an awesome job.
It is an
yeah.
awesome job.
You know, Mark, as you know, before we did the arts and crafts shows all this time, and COVID wiped that out, and we just took to this like a duck to water.
Well, we traveled basically for a living anyway. We would do our artwork and travel and calling our own travel trailer or a cargo trailer up and down the East Coast, going to shows every weekend. We were home 3 days, gone 4, every day of the week.
I'm not sure you know Mark, but I know Mark personally.
Okay. I kind of got an idea who Mark is.
Hey, Mark, you still thinking about getting into this? Let me know. Put it in the comments.
Dennis, I am so proud of the way you're saying Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland
or the Rock, or the Newfoundlanders.
And eventually, us Southerners will become Newfies. We have been screeched in. The Newfies love that. They love that we have been screeched in.
Wait a minute. We have a Newfoundlander on here.
Who?
Candy.
Candy
too.
Candy too is a Newfie. Is that?
She's a Newf.
A Newf. Is that how you say it?
I can tell that the Newfoundland ferries are awesome.
Newfoundland.
They have a 10-kilometer of vehicle deck space.
10 kilometers of vehicle deck space.
That's a lot.
We were blown away the first time we came up here. When they said we had to take a ferry to Newfoundland, we were thinking of like the Lake Champlain ferry that holds like 20 cars.
Now, Candy too. How did you find? I want you to put this in the comments. I want to know. How did you find us? What do you do? Are you a transporter? Did you just run into us, or what?
Yeah. Have you been a subscriber?
Do you follow us? Subscribe.
Have we talked to you before?
It's fascinating that you're a Newfoundland.
As a Newf, I can tell you that the Newfoundland ferries are awesome. 10 kilometers of vehicle deck space. Tyson, it's a refurbished flat-bottom barge from the UK.
Awesome.
So it's one of my
No
people's
wonder
ships.
she likes it. And you know, I'm going to take a second to say something here too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, I love the Newfoundland people.
I do too. They're one of us.
They're
not
one of
snooty.
Us.
They're not snooty at all.
They're down to earth. I enjoy it there. The people are nice.
And when we did our video on what was that? That was trains of trying to avoid hurricanes, trains, and a kraken, because we saw a kraken on Blow Me Down Point.
Yeah, we
Candy
did see a
too.
kraken.
There are krakens
I'm
at
one
Blow
of the
Me Down
few
Point.
men left alive that have seen a kraken and lived to tell about it.
We lived to tell about it, and
Right.
we got.
Hey Dan, how long?
We got out of there when we saw it. Well, I don't know what it was in that water, but we got out of there.
Yeah. Dan, how long is the trip? Are you talking about the whole trip or what? The ferry ride is actually between 7 and 8 hours. But
6.5 when it's really good.
Yeah, but it takes about 10 by the time you load and unload.
So the actual, if you were just
The whole
driving
trip.
and were able to wait and move on to the board, and then by the time they get you into the cabin and settled and pull out, the length of it would be about 10 hours or a little less.
And if you're talking about the whole trip, between 7 to 10 days, depending on the weather.
We give ourselves 1 week to do a Gander Newfoundland load. And that's how many days it takes you to get there, get it delivered, do the ferry, and get back to Goshen. 1 week, 7 days.
Hey, great, Dennis. So Dennis says he found the hot shot secret.
At O'Reilly's, yay!
Anti-gel at O'Reilly's.
Hot Shot Secret.
Yeah, I love that anti-gel.
We told you at the beginning of this that, you know, everybody's having a problem with the really extreme low temperatures. And, you know, the anti-gel is what you want, with the Hot Shot Secrets being the best.
Yeah, so he scored 2 bottles of that. From now on, just get it on Amazon before you come out.
And what did you say was the second choice to go with? Lucas.
Anti-gel. We're talking about anti-gel here.
Yeah, in your diesel fuel. Because
and then he picked up 4 bottles of Power Service to have his backup. Good plan.
So that's so it was Hot Shot Secrets anti-gel, Lucas anti-gel, and then Power Service anti-gel. We don't recommend Howes
We've heard
products.
Bad things,
We've heard a lot.
But
of
I'm
bad
not going to dog anybody.
No, we don't want to dog anybody. But we watched a YouTube film on the where they did all the comparison charts of the damage that it does, or you know, where it was rotating and it was scuffing that thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And Howes did worse than if you didn't have any anti-gel in your tank at all.
It did. Okay, Mark wants to know how long we're out for on the road. Most trips.
3
Most
weeks.
trips were 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed
By
every
then,
time we go out.
By then, it's time to change fuel filters, time to change oil.
To do the whole truck service thing, rotate the tires, that
so
kind of
I like to stay out until it's time to service the truck.
But every transporter is different. Some transporters stay out for 2 weeks.
Some
transporters get loads that go from Goshen back towards their home, stay home, and then go back to Goshen.
Yeah, I know what Mark's getting at here. He wants to know how long he's going to be from home if he gets in on this. So
it's up to you. You're your own boss.
Yeah, it's totally up to you how long you're out. We like to stay out 3 or 4 weeks and then go home for a week.
Because we can make.
But with me and Cheryl, our home is wherever we're at because we're together.
Yeah, so
we can do that.
It's harder on transporters who have a wife or a husband back home and family in the house, because you're away from them so much, and it's hard on a relationship like that.
If that's the plan, if you want to be home more, come up to Goshen, get a
long load,
get a nice long paying load.
Go to Idaho,
come back to Goshen,
get a load going
south.
Week and a half, you're done. You're back home.
Yeah,
that's you can do, since you're your own boss doing this. You pick the load.
But
the
personally, for myself, I like to stay out until it's time to service the truck.
Mm-hmm. And you know, everybody, you know, entertainment. If you've watched our videos and seen any of the scenery on the Transport Bandit videos, this is the most beautiful TV screen that we could ever ask for. What's going by, all the stuff, the billboards, the scenery, the amazing things we see. And there are so many things that I don't capture on video that I say, wow, I wish I would have captured that.
Yep. All right, Candy 2 was nice and answered Dan's question about how long the ferry takes. And all that's correct. There is limited restaurants and stuff like that on the ferry right now due to COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
But the last time I was on here, the restaurant was open.
But that was before the variants came on.
Yeah, now the variants on.
So they've probably shut that back down now. See, the
down.
first time we came to Newfoundland, the first time we came to Newfoundland, everything was shut down, and we had to stay in our cabin. I mean, we could not go out of the cabin. Once you got on board, got your stuff out of the truck, walked up to your cabin, we had a window. You can request a window cabin, which was cool. But we had to stay in there. The second trip we made to Corner Brook, it was kind of the end of summer before the variant came out, and they were starting to open everything back up. And so the snacks and all were open back up, and the restaurant was only open for the first hour. And then as soon as we left the port, it closed down.
Right.
So now it may be different. They may be all shut back down again. We have to stay in our cabin. I'm not sure. I'll give you an update.
How do you say that word? Rick?
Rick Collodi.
All right, Rick, I'm going to answer this question. Rick asked the question that I knew was going to come up.
Oh, we need to talk about this anyway.
And it's a tough question, and we do need to talk about it.
We do need to talk about it.
Do you need to be vaccinated to cross? Okay.
Go ahead, I'll let you answer.
Yeah, it's difficult to answer.
I can answer it.
No, I'm going to answer it. Don't worry, I know you can
I
answer
can
it.
blabber about it all day long.
Look, I believe in the Constitution. I was a Marine. I don't like anybody telling me
what to do and what I
in
have
America. I hate the mandates.
Hate the
all that
regulations.
stuff. I believe that if you want to get vaccinated, get vaccinated. If you don't. I don't care. Let me get that out straight. All right? That's your business.
That's
and
your
business
choice.
only.
It should be your
It's your
choice if you want to get vaccinated
Now,
or not.
That being said, me and Cheryl are vaccinated. We got vaccinated at the Veterans Administration Clinic. Both of us did. Because I have lung issues going back to the Marine Corps. And if, a cold almost kills me.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get COVID, I'm going to go.
Yeah. Well, if you've watched our videos, you'll notice Jeff may sniff a lot. You're doing really good today, by the way. Your breathing's really good.
I went to the VA. They gave me new medicine. I got good news.
But he constantly has like sinus drainage, and his lungs get fluid buildup a lot.
But back to the question.
We were like, if you catch COVID, it could be detrimental to your health. And he's had every vaccine anyway.
Listen, I'm a big believer in vaccinations, and that's fine. And some of you are not, and that's fine.
Because
I totally respect
that's what he was in the Marine Corps for. That's what he served our country for. So that you can choose.
That's why I served our country, so you have the choice to do what you feels best for you and your family. And it's not my business, Cheryl's business, or the government business to tell you what to do.
I think that is so wrong that people are losing their jobs over whether they're vaccinated or not.
Now, that being said,
that is unconstitutional. I think that
I respect everybody's decision, and I expect you to respect mine.
And I'm a little more on the side of I don't know what they're shooting in me, and I don't want them pushing all this government, get the vaccine, get the vaccine, get the vaccine.
I hate that.
I was like, I don't want that if you're going to push it on me.
That should be strictly a personal decision.
But I did it before it became such a pushed thing.
Yeah.
We did it right, like when Trump was going out of office.
Trump was still in office.
And he was doing the vaccine at January there. And we were able to get it like right after that. And it was a choice of us to just go ahead and do that because that's what we chose to do. But now they have made it such a class warfare over who's vaccinated and who's not. It's almost like saying, if you're not vaccinated, ooh, get away from me. You're going to kill me.
That's not how we are.
And if you are not vaccinated and you believe the people that are vaccinated are just sheep and they're just following along with the government. See what that conflict that they're causing and the suspicion
it's just further divide
of growing. It's causing such a suspicion.
And a further divide of our nation.
And if we are suspicious of stuff, we are going to create people who are, I am never going to do that, no matter what. And, so we keep an open mind about all that, but we respect anybody's decision who doesn't want to get vaccinated. We respect anybody's decision who says you absolutely have to get vaccinated.
Okay, Rick.
I
need to get back to Rick's question.
I know, but just to say, you do have to be vaccinated as of January 15th.
Yeah, I'm getting to Rick's question.
You have to be vaccinated.
Yeah, as of January, to get to Rick's question, as of January 15th, you do have to be vaccinated to cross into Canada.
Before that, they never asked us if we were vaccinated. But we asked yesterday, we stopped at the border. They ask you for your passports. And then you have your manifest from your company. You have to show your manifest, which has a barcode on it. That's for your trailer that you're hauling. And then they told us this time that as of the new mandate is, and it's not a law, it's a mandate. Get it right, okay?
Yeah.
The mandate is that on January 15th, you have to have the ArriveCan app. That is something that you go on Google Play if you have Android or whatever it is for iPhone. You download it to your phone. It's called ArriveCan. ArriveCan. Download that. You take a photograph. You answer the questions. I'm going to put a video up of the ArriveCan app and how to go through it in less than 1 week. I'll have that video up. I made it today. And you fill that out. You take a photograph of your passport and it attaches to the ArriveCan app. Then you have to fill out the questions of when did you get first vaccinated? Do you have a second dose vaccine? And when you got it and what type of vaccine it is. That has to be on that ArriveCan app as of January 15th when you arrive at the border.
All right, let's get on
Hope
with
that
it.
answers your question. So we covered a lot of good information about the vaccination thing. Oh, whoa, we've got big news.
What?
Right quick. The border official gave us a tip, which is weird and blew my mind, that it is coming down the line on January 22nd. It is coming down the line that you would have to show that you were fully vaccinated to get back into America.
And this is where the Constitution
Or to get
comes
into
play.
America. Which blew my mind.
And these border agents, most of them are patriots, all right? And one of them told me, he said, point blank, you're a former Marine. You're coming home.
Yeah, he said, I'm not going to stop you from coming home.
So we'll see how that goes.
So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Anyway, okay, we need to get back to the comments.
Anthony says it's 45 degrees here in North Carolina. I don't want to hear it, Anthony.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Candy, too. Yes, Rick, if you are not from Canada or Newfoundland.
Yep.
Lynn, Pastor Anthony, I'm from North Carolina. Lynn and Pastor Anthony is in North Carolina. Anthony's in North Carolina now.
All right, Chris James, why did you delete your question? You know that bothers me.
Oh, wait, I'm just going to jump ahead just for a second because I know that Allison, Dudley Thole, greetings from Cardiff. Hey, cuz, she's my cousin. We were talking about I had UK blood in me. Okay, yeah. She's my cousin from Cardiff, Wales. She's watching all the way from Cardiff. I know that it's, 6 or 7 hours ahead of us right now. So it's really late at night for her.
Yeah, a lot of times.
So hi and bye. Good night. I love you. Thank you for jumping on.
I drive,
love you, sweet girl.
You see me driving most of the time. That's because if I let Cheryl drive, a lot of times she'll drive on the left side
of the road. No, I do drive. You see him driving all the time because I'm the one who does the video. Jeff doesn't really mess with the video. So when we switch over driving,
Pastor Anthony is at an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location.
At the Flying J in Mount Airy.
Undisclosed location. And Millie Arnold said, hey, Mark.
Hey, Candy, I'm glad it's warmer in Newfoundland.
Oh, look who's on here, too. Okay, hold on. I got to back up.
You're skipping ahead.
I know, I'm skipping it.
Yeah, Brian, it is a lot easier to watch when we're not sideways.
Okay, Candy, too. You guys may have a rough crossing, calling for up to 100 kilometers tomorrow. Be careful at the wreck house.
We will.
Okay, for you, those of you who don't know about the wreck house winds, think of that word, wreck house.
Yeah,
wreck house.
There's an area on the Rock or Newfoundland that's known as the wreck.
What in the world is that? There's an actual thing called wreck house winds?
There's an area in Newfoundland that's called the wreck house area. And they get that wind there, and that's what they call it.
Yeah, we're not taking any if there's a wreck house winds, we're just sitting there at the dock if we get over there.
Rebecca Melvin says, stay warm, it's cold. I'm glad you guys are concerned about me.
We love you, Rebecca Melvin. Jimmy's on here. Hey, Jimmy. Sorry if we've been talking so much and yapping, we haven't got to the comments, and these people
Jimmy.
Probably fell off. Hey, punch that like button. Look, Jeff, we got 37 likes and 37 people watching. Thank you. Thank you for punching that like button.
Mark says Mr. Bones is looking good tonight.
He is looking. Oh, he's back here lounging. Look at him.
Yeah, he's happy he's got his Christmas outfit off, Mark.
He's got his Christmas outfit off. If you saw his Christmas outfit in any of our previous videos.
Jim King, that's quite an adventure.
Crazy.
It is quite an adventure. That's why we do it.
Yeah, Jim's songwriter. Yeah, I know Jim. Timothy Gerald, good job, Bandits. Nice to see you two are having fun.
Thank you.
We are having fun. We love having fun.
Thanks for calling us bandits. I like that.
We are the Transport Bandits.
Jack Daniels, it's cold here in
West Tennessee. We live in extreme East Tennessee. You're on the other side of it. So we are as far, our home is as far away from Memphis as you can possibly get and stay in the state of Tennessee.
Candy too tells me puffin is a bird.
Yeah, puffin is a bird, right?
I know.
And it's got like this little cute fat beak, and it's black and got a little bit of red on it or something. And what will happen if we take a puffin to Walmart in Gander? Can we go get a puffin?
No, I think he's pulling your leg. Hey, Mark says he would love to have just retired last week.
He would love to just retire last
leave.
week. He just retired last week. Come on, do it. If you go with Synergy, anybody who's watching, who's thinking about getting into this, if you go with Synergy and complete the application, put us down for a reference. Put Transport Bandits down as a reference. We get a bonus for that.
Yeah, you can put Jeff Arnold, Cheryll Arnold, and you can do Transport Bandits or driver number 5219.
And, you know, we get a little bonus for that. And we have had several people like Jason Grinnell and Annie, his wife Annie came on, and we're getting a bonus. After you do 5,000 miles with our company, we get a little cash bonus, don't we?
Yep.
So if you do that with it, put us
Living
down.
It Outside says hello from Arizona.
Hey, living it outside.
She's a transplant from Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Awesome.
My brother lives in Hendersonville.
His brother lives in Hendersonville. Teaches at, what school does he teach at? In Hendersonville?
He teaches at a charter
The charter school there in Hendersonville. Also, he's a classic guitarist too. Okay.
Hello to the Bandits' mom, Mark says. Mom, you know Mark Lundy.
Jimmy Hopkins, he will never be in the middle of the circle. Oh, Jimmy
Lynn
is throwing some shade to Lynn.
Oh, Lynn, I hope you heard that.
Daryl Thompson, hey Daryl, how you doing? You said you stuck out. How long you been waiting? We're stuck. We've been waiting. We're here at noon. At noon today, and we will be here at least till midnight tomorrow.
Yep.
So that's pretty much a reset. We've been here today. Right now, about the time zone, Eastern time zone, you are an hour behind us. Right now, it is 9:54 here, or 9:55. It's almost 10 o'clock here. And when we get to Newfoundland, it'll be a half an hour ahead of that. So it's 10:30 in Newfoundland right now.
Yeah. Pastor Anthony, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
And French when you make her. Oh, for me being UK.
Yeah, okay.
You make her French when you make her.
No, I don't want to make her French.
French. I get it, Pastor Anthony.
Wouldn't it be lovely? Good evening, Bandits. Good evening.
Hey, wouldn't it be lovely? It's Hal and Brenda. Hey, Hal. Hey, Brenda. I love you guys. I miss you so much. And I'm sorry about your pup. I am really sorry about your pup.
All right, Mark Lundy says, yep, 31 years working in a prison. I just want to do something completely different.
This will be
Trust
completely
me, Mark,
different.
It's completely different.
You will have the time of your life. If you let it, if you don't work yourself to death, some transporters, that's all they do. They're all about the load, getting it there, getting it back, getting it there, getting it back. But
Dennis said,
we have fun.
This is funny. Dennis said, with all the time spent in the Maritimes, you don't know what a puffin is. Of course I know what a puffin is.
You know,
we were just joking. I've seen puffins, plenty of them.
You know, what is the saying? I play a doctor on TV. What is the saying?
You don't know the saying.
Well, you know, we like to have fun and pull people's leg a little.
Yeah.
We act a little dumber than we actually are.
And I knew they were known as the sea clowns.
You know, if you portray yourself as a little more dumber than you actually are, then people don't expect a whole lot out of you. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have actually traveled the world and we know quite a bit. But we definitely know what a puffin is. We've seen them many times, even up in Alaska. Yeah. But we like to play sometimes just to be fun.
Candy too. I have lived and worked around the world and just moved home. I work in tech and I live on the island, the main island, Rock. I am a subscriber. Hey, Candy, that is awesome.
Awesome.
So you live on the Rock.
She lives on the Rock.
Man, I'm telling you guys, I love the people on the Rock. They're just so nice. Millie?
Thank you for being a subscriber, Candy. And if any of you have not subscribed to our channel yet, I know all of you, or if you're on this live, you've subscribed to the Transport Bandit channel. Come on.
Yeah, Mom says, hey, Mark.
Pastor Anthony
Hey,
says,
Mark, the next time I'm home, come over to the house and see me.
yeah,
Come by.
come by
We'll
and
talk.
see us. Absolutely. You know us. We're not standoffish people. We'll talk to anybody. Even you, Mark. That sounded a little weird, didn't it?
Owner of Fancy Anthony, Project Farm.
Great information channel. Oh,
All right,
that
Pastor.
was the diesel
Yeah, it
Good.
is great information, but
Project Farm.
stop plugging other people's channel on my channel.
Don't plug other people's channel on our channel.
Yeah.
Jim K. Hey, Jim, how you doing? It's only 2 days if you drive a Chevy. Oh,
That's true, but you know, all of us can't afford the best.
Oh yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
We're sorry he has to drive a Chevy.
Yeah.
You know, we got a really nice Ford, so we'll just
We
take
do
it back leisurely.
You know, we do the best we can. You know, we just hobble along however we can get there.
However, we can't keep up with the Chevys, is what you're saying. We met. We were talking yesterday to a dude that we met here on the ferry docks on our first trip. Tell him how many miles he has on his Chevy truck.
1,400,000. That's amazing.
On the road with Pastor Anthony. Jim Key, 2 days to drive the Chevrolet to the dealership.
All right, I ain't gonna get into that.
And Allison, if you're still on here, if you haven't gone to bed yet, thank you again for jumping on here. Say hi, Mr. Bones, all the way to Cardiff, Wales.
Dennis Thunderdale all fueled up at 274 a gallon diesel. You know, it's a shame that we get excited over $2.74 diesel.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're like, 270, it's under 3. It's
And
under
lots
3.
of anti-gel. Yeah, now you can go to sleep tonight. You know, I know somebody that was out there, and man, he was having a lot of trouble with
Candy
that
too.
gel.
When they open the buffet restaurant again, it will be awesome. It's all home cooking.
All right, I'm going to keep taking this ferry until they open it.
Until they open the buffet. We want to try the fish and chips because we love the Newfoundland fish and chips.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Very
I'm
good.
telling you guys, I've eaten cod all over the world, but it does not get any better than in Newfoundland. They get that cod right out of that cold water. Man, it's delicious.
Hey, Phil Wild. Phil, how are you doing? Welcome from, how do you say that? I'm going to try it. Qualicum Beach, British Columbia. Qualicum Beach. Is that how you say that, Phil?
I love y'all up here. Hey,
I love British Columbia.
let me tell you something. I love going to Newfoundland, but I also love going to British Columbia.
And I love Alberta too, but British Columbia.
The only reason why I'm not
magnificent.
going to British Columbia right now is
The weather.
because the weather.
We would be going
And
that
it's
direction
mostly
now.
the weather in the United States, not Canada.
Yeah, it's the weather in Wyoming and Idaho and
But
Montana.
don't worry, we'll be out there
We're
soon.
coming that way,
We're
Phil.
coming.
Hey, Phil.
Bandits will be there.
Dennis, how do you plan your fuel purchases for the Newfoundland trip? Surely you don't buy fuel in Canada. We do not buy fuel in Canada. We have a 118-gallon auxiliary fuel tank right behind our window here.
And a 50-gallon tank in here, so we got 175 gallons.
We have 175 gallons.
I can get to Newfoundland and back to Maine.
We can get back to the Maine border before we need to fill up.
Mom says, well said, Jeffrey, I'm proud of you. I love it when my mom is proud of me.
I love it when your mom's proud of
Thank
you.
you, Mom. That made me feel good.
Blue Thunder. Hey, Blue Thunder.
Hey, Blue Thunder.
Hey,
thanks for the beans, brother.
We ate the beans, the pinto beans. If you guys were on the live the other night, the fiasco live that went fiasco.
And I was going to save the bean
terrible.
container for you, but after a few days, it got a little funky, and I got rid of it.
I could have washed it, but I didn't save the container, so because I don't know when I'll see you again to give you back the Tupperware. So the beans were delicious. Thank you for sharing your beans.
Paul says it's interesting.
It was pinto
Paul
beans.
says it's interesting because you didn't have a choice of vaccination when you're in the military. Exactly.
Exactly.
All the stuff they shot in me, I have no idea what it is. Trust me. If I grow a third arm, it ain't gonna bother me.
Or a sixth toe, or a third nipple. Who knows what might happen to us with these vaccines?
Timothy Cheryll, thank you for your service. Thank you. And nice flag.
Rick Brown said he's proud of us, guys.
You know, that's awesome. Somebody's
you,
proud
Rick.
of us.
I really am. You know, when somebody says they're proud of us,
Look at this
What are we
tonight.
doing? We're proud.
My mom is proud of me tonight.
Well, look, our live
These
isn't a
guys are proud of me.
fiasco. Nobody was proud of us the other night whenever we were sideways. Candy 2. In Newfoundland, we are 93% double vaxxed and happy. Keep the faith, people. Good. That's fantastic.
Good for you guys.
That's awesome.
In America, I don't know what percentage is vaccinated, and I don't care.
Whatever is your choice to do, however y'all want to do it, I think that's the way to go. Just, I wonder, Candy 2, you can answer this for me. We asked over here at Bikini's Pizza when we ate here. As of now, anywhere in Canada, you have to show your vaccine card if you want to go sit down in that restaurant. Now, I asked the owner lady, I said, if you have to be required, if all customers coming in have to be required to be vaccinated to sit down in the restaurant, does the owner of the restaurant are they mandated, or is it a rule or regulation that they must be vaccinated before requiring their customers to be vaccinated? See what I'm saying? So is that a requirement for the owner of the restaurant to be vaccinated?
It's not a law yet. Holland Pauls, I'm not going to say whether I agree or disagree with that comment. I understand. No, I understand about the hospital being overloaded and all that kind of stuff. But I'm still sticking with my guns. It's the people's choice. It's the people's right.
Hey, where are we at back here?
We're at John Powell.
Wait, Holland Paul's also said they just closed all the restaurants and stuff on the other side of the border from me in Canada. D. Woody, hey brother, how are you doing?
We're at John Powell right
Hey
now.
Derek, how you doing?
Cheryl, you're skipping ahead to me.
No, I'm right under Holland Paul's.
John Powell, can you work for more than one company at a time? What about tire change?
Oh, I
Can
did
you
skip
use
some,
those
sorry.
with them or not? Blah, blah, blah. Okay,
Wait, are you talking to John now?
yeah.
You're talking to John Powell. Can you work for more than one company at a time? And what about the tire chains? Can you use them or not? And how high does the wind have to be before you have to stop driving? Excellent
All right,
questions.
let me answer all of them.
We are informative channel on the Transport
All
Bandits
right,
tonight.
listen, I'm going to answer all those.
All right. Can you work for more than one company at a time?
Not pulling trailers.
Drive
But
away.
you can work for more than one if you're doing drive away.
If you are doing the motorhomes and doing drive away, you can work for as many companies as you want. Because your company leases on with your truck is leased on halfway like with that particular company. So you cannot work for Horizon and Synergy with one truck. If you have two trucks, you can lease a truck with Horizon and have a driver, and you can lease a truck with Synergy. And you drive one, and your driver
truck
drives
can
another.
only be at one company.
But your truck can only be leased on to one
All
company.
right, the great tire chain debate.
Tire chains.
All right, everybody's got a different answer to this one. Here's my answer. I keep chains with me. And in a pinch, in a bind, I would use them. Technically, you're not supposed to use the chains when you got a trailer on.
Because
But at the same time, there's laws in different states saying you have to have them.
tire chains are required.
So mine and Cheryl's rule is if it's bad enough to where I need chains, I'll just pull over a little while.
And if you have slid off the side or you need help getting out of the
Yeah.
yard,
Put 'em on.
or put your chains on. Our company doesn't want you to put the chains on because it is such a risk to the unit if the chains were to break.
Yeah.
And
right.
you and your vehicle, which they partially lease on.
But when you're in Canada, all bets are off.
I know Colorado requires chains for you to go over there. So that's why you buy chains, you keep chains. We have chains in the back. You always have to have a chains as a requirement because if you get DOT inspected, they will check for chains.
And different states have different requirements. You'll have to look that up for yourself.
How high does the wind have to be before you stop driving?
25 miles an hour.
And it doesn't have to be out west, that's anywhere. If it's blowing at a consistent 25 miles an hour, you have to pull over. That's company policy. And if it's gusting 25, That's your call if you want to. I mean, that's still, we've been in 22, 23 mile an hour gusts, and it's going to really rock that trailer. You don't want to be that person that ends up on Facebook and everybody's saying, that's the Transport Bandits. They're laying over on their side in a ditch because they were too stupid to get off the road in high winds. You don't want to be that person.
Right. Mark Lundy says, thank you, Jeff. You're a true American hero.
You are a true American hero.
No.
You're my American hero.
You know, Mark, I understand people say that, and I thank you. I respect you for that. The true American heroes
are those that didn't come home.
Are the ones that didn't come home, or the ones that came home and are gone now.
And fought for our freedom.
You're going to make me cry here. You know, my father, he's an American hero.
He is an American hero.
But I understand your sentiment.
He was in Vietnam. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark.
And thank you for your service. Thank you.
Rick Lewis, let's get back and let's get that a little more upbeat because that can bring
he said, Mark says, I will not
that's
take
just
the
my
vaccine, but I respect
the views and feelings of everyone else. That's
the
how
way it should be.
everybody should be.
Right on, Mark. And Mark, for the record, I don't care if you get vaccinated or not. You're still welcome at my house.
Absolutely.
Come over and see us.
Yes. Rick says, hello, go Bandits.
That's right.
Go Bandits.
Go Bandits.
Go Bandits. Go Bandits. Okay, I don't want to mess this name up. Okay, I'm going to try it. Okay. Elysier. Oh, I can do this. I know I can do this. Chavez. Oh, you did it.
I can't burn.
You did it.
How can I get into RV transport? This is how you can get into RV transport. First
Watch
of all
our videos.
You're doing the right thing by coming on here right now.
Awesome.
Go to our channel, Transport Bandits, subscribe, and watch the video.
Application to orientation.
And that'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay, the first thing you're going to do is Google RV transport companies for Indiana. Then you're going to click on Synergy and download the application. Then you're going to watch our application to orientation and do all of those steps, and you'll be ready for orientation.
All right, hold on now.
And get your truck.
Brian.
You can do it.
Are you kidding me, brother? Come on, man. Brian had COVID. He had to get the vaccine. And now he tested positive again. What's up with you, man? You're like a COVID magnet.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Come on, man.
Well, now, Brian, is your symptoms? Because they said you can still catch COVID if you get the vaccine. To me, a vaccine means I'm not going to get the measles if I get the vaccine. I'm not going to get shingles if I get a shingles vaccine. But this vaccine says, oh, you're going to get COVID. It just won't be as bad. Well, I didn't get a vaccine for measles and just get the measles. It just won't be as bad. So what's up with that?
Yeah, okay, a little backstory here. Brian is my cousin, but, we're a little closer than normal cousins.
Yeah, so are your symptoms, are you feeling bad or are they non-symptomatic? Mark Lundy, you are never a former Marine. You are always a Marine. You got that right.
You got that right, and I'm glad you know that.
Holland Paws, right now by me, if you are a Canadian and come to the U.S., to get back into Canada, you have to show them a negative PCR COVID test.
Yeah, that's rough. But, I don't care about Canada. That's their country. Canada do what Canada wants to do.
Yeah, we respect Canada.
It is none of my business.
Just like we respect Wales, England, France, Africa, Japan. That's none of our business. If that's the government, if that's the people, whatever they're doing, we respect their rules and regulations because that's Canada. That's just because I want you, if you come to America, to respect our rules and regulations.
D. Woody says hi, sis.
Hey, Derek. How you doing? That's my bro there.
Candy 2 says awesome.
How are my
Transport
nephews?
Bandits.
Candy 2?
Candy, I love you.
I love you.
We are awesome.
We are awesome.
She admitted the truth.
He's the most humble man you will ever
I am. You can ask Jimmy Hopkins. One of my best friends, he'll tell you how
Jimmy,
humble I am.
ask Jimmy how humble you are. And anybody who's ever watched any of our Transport Bandits knows how humble you are. Derek says, D. Woody says, how are you guys? And yes, it is a bird, the puffin. Well,
We're
he should
awesome.
know. He has worked
A
in
marine
some of
biologist.
the finest aquariums in America.
And Derek, you know me and Cheryl knows it's a
You know
bird.
we know what a puffin is. Derek, my brother, is now down in Florida, and he used to work in
Alaska.
at SeaWorld down in Orlando. He used to work in
Alaska.
Hong Kong, and he used to work at the aquarium in Washington State.
Yep.
And he used to work at the aquarium at, what was it, Point Defiance in Seward, Alaska?
Yeah.
And you know, he used to be, what blows my mind, he was like I may not be getting this right, Derek, so excuse me, he was the procurator of all the polar bears all over the world.
Or some animal anyway, he did help with the polar bears down in Florida.
Like which ones go where to what zoo, and
So
which
if you
ones
got
can mate
any
with
animal
which ones.
questions,
It was cool.
If you have any animal questions, direct it to Derek.
Ask any aquarium related questions to D. Woody. Blue Thunder, it's 7 degrees in Waterloo, Iowa.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's colder than it is here, I think. Holland Paws, I want to see a video of you trying to catch a puffin. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? It would be awesome.
You got it.
You got it. We're going to make it happen. Jason's on here. Hey, Jason. Hey, Annie. We talked to them earlier today. We made it. Yay.
Jason, you missed a lot of stuff.
You missed a lot of stuff. You'll have to go back on the replay. But this one wasn't a fiasco, so we've been very informative. Anybody have any feedback? Do you think this live video has been much more informative than our last video? Steve Slacker Phillips and Mr. Dimples, I'll put you down for the reference to synergy. If it gets me into the circle. Yeah, that'll get you into the circle. He'll put us down for a reference into synergy.
All right, it will, but you have to talk to me personally.
Hey, no, we are not much better than a speakeasy. You slide us that $500, you can be in the circle. We'll show you that trap door that goes down into the dungeon.
We will open the gate.
Yeah, it's like when you go places and you slide that extra tip somewhere. Yeah, everybody, put us down for synergy. Do 5,000 miles with our company, and you can be part of the inner circle.
That's Robert. You guys are in lane time? We are. Chris James, I'm more of that way. Work more than play usually.
Yeah, Chris, you're a hard worker.
Yeah, you work
hard worker. Where are we at here? Millie has already said goodnight. So good night, Millie. I just caught that at the very end if she's gone off now.
Tyson says people pay to see puffins. It's a moneymaker for Canadians.
All right, now.
Hey, people pay to see the Transport Bandits too.
I would pay to see puffins.
We have paid to see puffins.
Yeah. I just want to say one thing while I've lost my place here.
On the Road with Pastor Anthony says, what about a plug for my channel? Okay. You got it.
Pastor Anthony.
Everybody
on the road
on here
with Pastor Anthony. Go check his channel out. I want you no, not right now. Go check his channel out after you get off of here, and just go to his channel and subscribe. Yeah. Okay.
First of all, Pastor Anthony
hit that
is a
subscribe
great
button.
guy.
He is a fantastic
and
human being and a great
together.
American.
And we're going to do a live together as soon as we can look at it. Go to his channel and subscribe.
Let's see. Hold on. Derek says, how are you and Jeff, and what are you looking forward to eating on this trip? Well, of course, we do the fish and chips on the Newfoundland run, don't we?
I'm looking forward to
we do some lobster. Hey, Tyson, lobster once we get back into Maine.
And one guy wants to see on camera me catching a puffin. I may grill that up.
Grilled puffin? I don't think so.
Chris James is 10-10 on the side.
I'm 10-10 on the side. It's been a long day. Okay, good night, Chris. Candy 2, Holland. It is called by a plush. Wait, Holland. It is called by a plush toy puffin. Laugh out loud. Hold on, I probably just messed that completely up. Allison, night guys, drive safe,
Night.
stay safe. I know it's really late there, night. Thank you so much for coming on if you are still on here or can hear us. Thank you so much. I love you. They have like a pub over there in the UK.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
Thackeray.
All right, Chris. Yeah, time to move, buddy.
What? Change of plans. As soon as I laid down, a guy pulled up right beside me with a loud music booming out of their car. That's always a plus.
Right,
now you
Candy
got some
too.
music to sleep to.
We're in a level 4 alert in Newfoundland. You can't get in without
your vaccination pass. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, okay. So if you do not have your, when we delivered them at the end of last summer, we didn't need it.
No.
So she's saying that now we absolutely need it.
It's okay.
We had it back then, but we didn't need it.
It's all right. I'm packing.
And we're packing. We're packing. Okay, Tyson, guys, be safe. Keep the rubber side on the road. Give Ford a shout out from me. We did. I called him today at the adventure camper dealership that we're delivering to, and I told him that he remembered you, so I told him that. I hope you guys cross tomorrow, and pray guys get back quickly. All of that. Thank you so much, Tyson. Pretty much, I love it. Oh, and you see this next thing that's on here that looks like all like Russian lettering? Don't click on that. Those are hackers. Go away, hackers. We don't like you at all. Go away, Russian hackers.
Yeah, anyway, she says you need a vax pass, but you can drive through fine.
Mark says, okay, let me know when you are in town. All right, we'll do that.
Will do. Probably be about another 2.5 weeks.
Dorothy Mills, VOH for your information. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know what that
Dorothy
means.
Mills, explain your
Explain
code.
what the little V and a big O and an H is.
All right. Good night, Pastor Anthony.
Night, Pastor Anthony. Remember, go check out On the Road with Pastor Anthony. He has a YouTube channel. He is a very great American. He's a great pastor. He does sermons on just about every Sunday. Check those out. It's really good. You're going to love a little bit of the Word of God.
Chris hit rough wind in Washington
God bless you,
State.
Pastor Anthony.
That was a ride. Yeah, I bet it was. Mark, drive what you love.
Drive what you love.
No, in my case, I drive what I can afford.
Drive what you can afford. Yep, there's another little Russian wackadoodle. Candy too, Jeff, I know, but you did come home and be kinder to yourself for all you have done.
Thank you.
Yep.
Tell her to be kinder to me.
Be kinder to you.
Millie Arnold.
Good night, Millie.
Good night, Mom.
And Mark, Jeff, your mom is the best. Did you hear that, Millie? Are you still on here?
No, she left. Yeah, I know, Mark.
We will tell
My
her.
mom is the best.
Perry Mason's on here. Oh, if you were still on here, because we are way behind in the comments.
I know.
Perry, we love you. Perry is our Sturgis buddy. He camps with us in our Sturgis site.
God bless you, Perry.
We want all of you. Wait, I just have something to say. I'm not going to go into any details, but I would like for all of you right now, just bow your head and say, we pray for Perry Mason. Please send him good strength and good health. Please send that to Perry. He needs that right now. Just good energy and good vibes. Please
Amen.
Pray for Perry Mason. We love you, buddy.
I'm going to tell a short, funny story about Perry, okay?
A funny story about
Yep.
Perry. Uh-oh. Perry,
No,
get off
I love
now.
this. I love this. No, Perry comes to Sturgis. He camps with us there. And we decided to go for a ride to the Black Hills in South Dakota.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
Well, we went to the Black Hills. We were already we were in South Dakota.
We were already in the Black Hills.
We were going to the Black Hills in South
We
Dakota.
were going to like...
But we went there via Wyoming.
Remember when we went to the Black Hills via Wyoming from
Yeah.
the Black Hills?
That was a great day.
That was a great day. Johnny, Cecily, there is starting to be a lot of protest around the world because of vaccine mandates. So it's dividing people everywhere. Exactly what we were talking about earlier.
That's what they want.
That's what I'm talking about. Like for some reason, they want to divide us against people who want the vaccine and not want the vaccine. Are you a sheeple, or are you a person who's will never get the vaccine.
Listen,
It's
there's
ridiculous.
a certain group of people that I won't say, but you know who they are. They like to divide.
They like to divide
They
the
like to
the
divide
classes
us. They
and
like
the
to
people.
divide us by race.
They like to divide us by
By
race,
class.
by class. Are we rich
By
or are we
color.
poor? Are
Whether
we
you're-
working or are we not
Whether
working?
you're gay or straight.
Are you gay or are you straight? Are
Man
you
or
vaccinated or not vaccinated?
See,
It's just always
this
something.
vaccination thing, that divides the rest of us.
D. Woody, the nephews
Don't
are
let it
doing
happen.
great. Miss you guys. Stay safe. Love y'all. Love you, Derek. And we hope to see you again soon. When all this whole mess is over with and everything, we're going to get together and try and coordinate a meetup somewhere.
All right. Hey, D. Woody. Candy 2 says, enjoy your sister and brother-in-law.
Rock on from the rock. Oh, I
That's
like
right.
that. Rock on. Lynn, bribes and more bribes like a loan shark. Get you in the circle.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Yeah, you slip it. We'll take bribes. We're not uppity. I'm not too uppity to have somebody slip me some money under the table to get into the circle.
Well, Brian
The circle
Arnold,
of friends.
Brian Arnold says a crazy deal, but so good so far. He says Caden, Troy, and I all. Man, that's terrible.
Oh, that's bad, Brian. Perry, I keep dropping the video. Perry, we just asked everyone to send a good wish for you. So, and a good prayer, whatever your religion might be, just send a good vibe out to Perry Mason, because we want you back in our campsite at Sturgis this year. This year, it's like what, less than 8 months away.
Yeah.
We're there, and you're going to be there too.
And since nobody else is watching, I'll go ahead and tell Perry to give us some encouragement.
What?
I'm already lining up girls to camp with us.
Why did I have girls to camp near us? Binder 150. Hello, Bandits. Based on your experience now, what would be 3 questions that you would ask a recruiter before signing on? Ooh, good question.
Man, that is a good question.
Ask a recruiter.
How many loads do you normally keep on your yards at any given time?
I would ask.
Because I like to have a lot of loads.
No, for a company, the thing that I would ask, the most important thing I think is that how many loads are you required to take per month?
Well, that's a wasted question.
That's a wasted question.
Yeah, everybody requires one a month.
Every company requires just the one. Well, I would ask. Gosh, there's a lot of questions I would ask, and I can't think of them now. There's to get into a company. We do consults every day with 2 or 3 different people.
I know there's so many.
And we're drawing a complete
there's
blank.
so many questions. It's hard to pick one.
What would be a good question?
I would ask, what is your lowest pay per mile? What is your most pay per mile?
And ask if there is any at what point are the benefit are there any benefits? Like, do you get, because some companies have that you can go up to self-dispatch.
And I think probably another good question, maybe the most important question is
backhauls.
Yeah, that's a pipe dream.
That's a pipe dream.
Can you keep me as busy as I want to be?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, if I want to run as hard as I want to run, can you keep me busy? That kind of thing. If you're not picky about where you go and what loads you take of what area of the country you go to, you can stay busy with Synergy. No.
All right, Candy 2, Bandits, I'm outside Clarenville. Let me know when you're passing through, and I will meet you guys off on the highway.
I don't, Candy 2, I would love to meet up with you. There's a problem.
We'll just have to play it by ear and see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll have to play it by ear. We have to, for one thing, as soon as we get off that ferry, it's a 6.5-hour drive to Gander. Okay, we get 13 hours and 15 minutes on our driving clock. Okay, that means that if we can't drive but get back to the ferry in 13 hours and 15 minutes,
we'll be stuck here.
We will be stuck for 10 hours because we have to do a reset.
Right.
So we can't just we can stop and do our 30. So we should stop and do our 30, like maybe outside of Clarenville, on our way back. See, the problem is on our way to delivery, we have this unit. Our number one priority is getting that unit to the dealership without any problems whatsoever. So we want to get it there as quickly as possible. We may only stop for 10 minutes for a pee break in between here and Gander. We deliver, get the unit off, and then as soon as that's off, we have time to do whatever we want. So we may see you on the way back from Gander later in the afternoon.
Yeah, so we will try to work that out.
Clarenville.
I'd love to meet you.
Clarenville. Okay, Candy 2 from Clarenville.
Chris James, y'all was behind me then.
I'll try and see if I can get...
Me and Chris did a run together out to BC. It was pretty awesome.
Mark says, Jeff, love you, brother. I have so much respect for military service. I was unable to serve due to me breaking my neck, but I will stand behind the military till my dying day.
Mark, I have great respect for you. I remember when you broke your neck, you had to wear the halo forever. Man.
It was rough.
You know?
Yep.
I remember that. I even know who hit you, but I'm not going to say their name here and all that. That was a tough time for you, man.
Mark says, you two look so happy. We are happy.
We are happy.
We're very happy. You know, I'm with the man that I have loved for the last 34 years.
33.
33 years.
It is straight.
33 years. This past New Year's Eve. And I loved you for many years before that. So we have been together all of our life, and that's my buddy right there. As long as he's in this truck, this is my home, this is my buddy, and this is the world in which we can play. As long as we have enough money for diesel.
So, thanks, Mark. And
John,
really, Mark, the next time I come on, whenever else to see you, I'd like to chat.
Yeah, we would like to chat. John Powell, hell with this COVID life, your life. Live your life as you want. Right. We respect that. Do whatever you want to do. Go wherever you want to do. It's your life. Jason, before you get in the circle, you have to be a pivot man first.
This is true, Lynn.
You have to be a pivot man first. That's fun. Mark, weather just said 7 to 10 inches of snow in the next 2 days.
Yeah, my mom said it was coming.
It's going to be a big one at home then, right?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Makes me glad I'm up in Newfoundland.
Yeah, we're in Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
It's not snowing in Nova Scotia. It may be in Newfoundland.
You know, I still use my redneck words.
We're redneck hillbillies.
Newfoundland.
It's
Newfoundland.
Let's go up.
I know that.
Jeff was like, well, where is Old Foundland?
Hey, Perry heard me say that. I'm glad you were still on there, Perry.
Oh, good.
Sure was a blessed day and a great ride.
It was a great ride. That was an awesome ride. We had a great time that day. Much love for y'all. Much love for you too, Perry, brother. And he's my Wicked Sportster brother. Yeah. So if any of you know what my Sportster looks like, you know, I'm a member of Wicked Sportster, which is a Facebook private group for all Sportster riders. And we love our Sportsters. I ride that Sportster cross country. Perry's got his Lightning. I can't say that other word, but the Lightning so and so.
Yeah.
And
Chris James has one question for us.
All right.
Let's hurry and read it before he takes it down.
He takes it down.
I would love to have.
I would have one question. I would have is to talk to a dispatcher to see how loads typically are. Recruiters will tell you anything to get you to lease on. Thanks, Chris, for jumping in and helping us out there.
That is so true.
That is true. Recruiters will candy coat things a little bit. So it's best to talk to other transporters and see what they're. And if you want to if any of you guys want to message me and give us your phone number. Yeah. Private message us your phone number. We'll love to talk. We love to talk about the whole industry.
We'll give you a call and we'll stalk you.
And we'll stalk you.
Our Candy 2 says next time you drive to St. John. Got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we're only going to Gander. Okay. So that's further than Gander. I'm getting it. Okay, so because we may do a Pooch Cove one before long. I'm going to keep that in mind. Peace out, guys. Brian, stay safe. Peace out, boy.
Yep.
Be
careful
well.
and get better. And
Be
hope
well. Get
hope
better.
them boys get better too.
Perry, I seen it. Much love, and yes, it was a great ride. Okay, we've got that. Yes, we will rock the chip this year. You better believe it. We rock the chip every year, and last year was no different. And with you there, made it even better.
Candy too says Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Yeah, I say it all kinds of ways.
Newfoundland.
Listen, Candy. I know I'm supposed to say Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Say
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get
Land.
it straight.
We'll get it one of these days. Newfoundland. Wait.
It is.
Newfoundland. Like fun.
Wait a minute.
Newfoundland.
It is a new fun land for me.
Don't say the word D when you say Newfoundland. Don't use the
No,
ow
she's
and the
laughing
D.
at me because I said
Newfoundland.
It's Newfoundland.
Well, how do you say it? I don't know. Lynn, no pivot man here or monkey in the middle. Lynn's not going to be the monkey in the middle.
Lynn, you're going to have a hard time getting into the circle, brother.
Lynn's not going to be the monkey in the middle. That's funny. Candy, signing off. Bye, Candy.
All right, see you.
James retracted his message. Oh, man. We caught it. Candy too got it. Okay, we are caught up with our comments. If anybody's even left, there are still 23 people watching. So
yeah, but
since we caught up with the comments, we are going to say goodnight.
I got a problem with Chris.
You got a problem with Chris?
Another message.
Chris, we love you. We love you. Okay. I am.
Now Lynn Daniels has retracted a message.
Lynn Daniels, did you retract the message? Everybody's retracting their message. That's what we do on the Transport Bandit channel. Retract your message.
It's because they know I hate it.
Everybody, we are here at the docks. We are going to hope to get this thing delivered by Friday and get back to Maine. Well, there's a big nor'easter coming into Maine on Friday.
Right now, Chris James says,
we may be up here a week.
Or was it message?
Or was it message retracted?
Yes, it was message retracted.
Message retracted.
And
oh my
Daniels
gosh.
was laughing.
I'm sorry.
Laugh it up, Lynn.
Yeah, laugh it up, Lynn. Yeah, you're getting closer to that circle. Laugh it up, big boy. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're going to say goodnight. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. I'm glad this wasn't a total fiasco. I hope that you were able to get some little bit of useful information, maybe something you didn't know before. And if you didn't, I hope you just had a good time, because that's what we're about.
I think we had a good live this time.
We had a good live this time. I think it's good. I think I will not delete it off the channel. I'll leave it up.
So you ready to go then?
I am ready to go. So,
right.
Good night,
Goodbye,
everybody.
Good night.
Transport Bandits
out.
All right. Now, can you cut it off, or are we going to remain live for the rest of the night? From the docks, from the ferry docks, down on the docks, down on the docks, down on the boardwalk. No, I'm singing boardwalk. I'm on the docks of the bay, sitting on the dock. Are we done yet?
Nope, we're not done.
Oh, are they still listening to me sing? Sitting on the dock of the bay.